Yay! Today we're going to learn about 7 elements of art. Have you ever tried to check your front pages of your art book? If not, I would suggest you to try it. You will always find it filled with 7 elements of art. Let's learn about 7 elements of art briefly and do a very cute activity with these colorful papers. For that activity, what I am doing the first is marking the borders, and I am only going to border only two sides, upside or down. You can see you can use your favorite colors like markers, sketch pens, pencil colors or anything. So let's just color these borders of different colored paper. You can use origami sheets here, pastel paper or anything available at your home. So let's just start coloring this corners. Did you know every masterpiece is built on just 7 basic elements? After completing all these corners, we will start writing our 7 elements of art. And we will start with the first element, line. Line is the beginning of art. The famous artist Paul Lee said, line is a dot that went for a walk. Our second element will be space, which we will learn about positive and negative space. Third element will be foam. Foam is a shape of volume or mass, or you can say it first organic revolution of matter. Fourth will be shape. A shape is a closed line. Fifth element we will do color, which has a very important role in human life. Sixth element will be value. It shows depth and contrast in colors. Seventh and last element will be texture. Shows the quality of surface. Let's start with the first element, line. A horizontal line gives an impression of calmness and peace. And a vertical line gives you an impression of strength and dignity. Even it shows height. Diagonal lines shows movement and excitement, whereas all kind of curvy lines shows an action of rhythm and growth. A spiral line shows power, excitement, motion, mystery, etc. A zigzag line, it also shows excitement, rhythm and movement, whereas these dashes and dots creates an impression of incompleteness, softness and flexibility. Now next we will learn about space, our second element. And in the space, basically you can say a space is a working area within we compose a picture or we draw, in which we're going to learn about positive and negative space. Positive space is a space when you can see if you are drawing a butterfly or any other object or drawing. If we color the picture which we have drawn, that will be a positive space when we fill our drawing a picture with colors. And the negative space is if we are drawing the same or any different image, but we will not coloring the image or picture but coloring the background of it, that we will call negative space. Now we will study about shape and form. In shape, you can say 2D shapes we consider in the shape element, which has the basic dimensions of length and width. And yes, it can be geometrical shapes just like circle, triangle, square, rectangle, and some are organic shapes. Just like lines, we can see different effects coming by seeing the shapes or forms. In forms, you can say three-dimensional shapes, or you can call it forms. Shapes consist only two dimensions, while forms consist three dimensions. Just like in shape we call it circle, and in form it will become a sphere. Similarly, a triangle will become a cone or a pyramid. A square will be a cube, and a rectangle will be a cuboid. And yes, the forms has third dimension. On the top of the length and width, the height, which we call depth also. And forms can be symmetrical. Symmetrical means identical. From both the halves, they will be same. Just like sphere, cube, equilateral triangle, square, etc. Whereas it can be asymmetrical or organic, just like polygons and other many natural forms. Now the next will be colors. Yes, everything can be seen only because of its colors. Today we will discuss about primary colors. Primary colors are red, blue and yellow, which can create secondary colors. Suppose if we mix red and yellow, it will become orange. Yellow and blue will create green, and violet will be created by blue and red. And there is one more color category. It will be tertiary colors. If we mix one primary and one secondary color, you will make a tertiary color. For example, if we mix yellow and green color, we will make a light green. Similarly, blue and violet color will become dark violet, and orange and yellow will be light orange. So, in colors we have learned about primary, secondary and tertiary colors. Learn how to mix and make them. You can see my color wheel video on the same channel. And our next and sixth element of art will be value, which is related to the colors only. Value is the lightness and darkness of the colors. Knowingly or unknowingly, we all use value in coloring techniques. Suppose if we have to show different colors in leaves, we add dark and light tones in green. If we mix yellow in green colors, it will become the lighter. Similarly, if we mix dark blue color, it will become darker. So you can make any color lighter or darker by mixing light or dark color. In value, we learn about tones and tints also. Tint is where we add white in any color. Suppose we add white in red, it will become pink. That we call tint, adding a tint. And tone is a dark. If we add black in any color, for example, if we mix black and red, it will become maroon color. So that will be a tone of red color. And here we can do shading also, shading from dark to light. It will be depending on our light, from which part the light is coming. You can use this technique in coloring with sketch pens, pencils or even any colors. Let's learn about our last element of art, texture. Texture is the quality of materials, either visual or by touching. Suppose it's a brick. You can feel it by seeing only that bricks will be rough, or even with the touching also we feel the same. A cactus, it's a sharp. Similarly, you can say cotton is soft and a teddy bear can be fluffy, and so on. So this is what we call texture. So here I'm binding up with my video, and you can see how much I have made this lovely assignment with this basics of 7 elements of art. And you can learn about how to make a drawing with lines, shapes for different classes, and you can check my different videos for learning more. Thank you everyone for watching.